She said, "If you don't trust me hanging out with my ex every weekend, maybe we shouldn't be together." I replied, "You're absolutely right." Then I accepted the job transfer to London I'd been declining for her. When she texted, "What are you doing this weekend?" I sent a selfie from Heathrow Airport. My girlfriend Jade had been having book club every weekend with her ex Dylan for 3 months. Not a club, just the two of them at his apartment. When I said I was uncomfortable, she said, "If you don't trust me hanging out with my ex every weekend, maybe we shouldn't be together." We'd been together 3 years, living together for 1. Things were fine until Dylan moved back 6 months ago. Suddenly, she needed weekly literary debates, then Sunday brunch, then Friday movies, because Dylan's going through a tough time with his dad. When I suggested Korean instead of book club, she rolled her eyes. "We've been over this. Dylan and I are friends. If you don't trust me, maybe we shouldn't be together." She didn't know I'd been declining a massive promotion. London office, 130K, relocation, 3-bed flat for a year. I turned it down twice because she wouldn't leave her family. I looked at her in the book club outfit. "You're absolutely right," I said. Her face softened. "Finally, see, you're right. We shouldn't be together." I emailed my boss. "I'll take London. Start in 2 weeks." She followed me. I was frustrated. "You can't just, I'm accepting the offer. Stay at your parents tonight. Or Dylan's. It's just friendship. Cool. Be friends. I'll be in London." 20 minutes after she left, the text started. "Let's talk. I'll stop seeing Dylan. This is immature." I didn't respond. I packed. Next week confirmed everything. She posted 2 a.m. Instagram stories from Dylan's couch wine. Captions. Her friend Mia texted, "She told everyone you'd never leave because you're too attached to your mom. My mom lives in Florida. I see her twice a year." While I shipped belongings, Jade tried to come by. I'd changed the locks. She wasn't on the lease. She banged on the door. "We need to talk." I replied, "Your stuff is boxed by the door. I'm not leaving. The lease is in my name. You kept your parents' address for mail, remember? That tax dodge backfired." Then the truth. My buddy Ethan, who works at Dylan's gym, heard him say, "She's basically single now. Her boyfriend's having a crisis. No babe, Jade and I are just friends." Dylan had a girlfriend, Olivia, who visited every other weekend the same weekends Jade had family obligations. Ethan sent group chat screenshots. "Boys, check this chick I'm hooking up with. Her boyfriend thinks it's book club." I forwarded them to Jade with 1 word. Interesting. 17 missed calls followed. I was booking my flight. Saturday book club day, she arrived with her mom and sister for an intervention. "Jade says you're having a mental health crisis," her mom said. "Moving to London is a cry for help. It's a 70% raise and an executive role." Her sister, "What about Jade? She ended things. I'm respecting it." Jade yelled, "I didn't mean it literally." "Then don't use ultimatums you don't mean." I showed Dylan's screenshots. Silence. Her mom went pale. "Is this real?" Jade, out of context. I asked, "What context improves her boyfriend thinks we're having book club?" No answer. At 2:30 p.m., while boarding, Jade texted, "What are you doing this weekend? Can we talk?" I sent a selfie at the gate with the London board. "You're seriously leaving? You seriously thought I'd stay after you chose your ex over us?" "I didn't choose him. 3 months of weekends says otherwise." I turned off my phone. Aftermath. Olivia dumped Dylan publicly with screenshots. Dashar book club my ass. Dylan called me from 3 numbers. "Bro, control your woman. Not my woman. Not my problem." A month later, Jade flew to London and waited outside my office for hours. I agreed to coffee. "I made a mistake," she said. "Which one, the ultimatum, the lying, or Dylan?" "All of it. I thought I could have both. I thought you'd always be there." "Why would you think that?" "Because you always were. You never stood up to me." Then the last card. "I'm pregnant." I laughed. "No, you're not. We haven't slept together in 2 months. You were always too tired after book club." She broke. "I'm not pregnant. I just needed you to care. I cared for 3 years. You noticed only when I stopped." She flew home that night but texted, "I'll wait for you." I blocked her. 2 weeks later, she was dating her CrossFit coach, posting about soulmates at the gym. Dylan took a job in London, same building as mine. The book club story spread. Everyone calls him book club. He's pulled 0 dates at work events. I got another raise, a permanent role, and I'm dating an Irish publisher named Awaifa who laughs at the saga and doesn't spend weekends with exes. Last week, Jade's sister messaged, "Jade says she's sorry. Also, are you seeing anyone?" "Yes. Planning a weekend in Paris," I replied. "Not with her ex."